fade away.
What are you doing? It's glitching out on my screen now. You just sit right. What's up, guys? This is Silent Fusion Gaming, and today me and Codge are going to go through some of the we're basically going to go through some of the release features in 1.5 update for Minecraft, and then we'll go more deeper into the stuff. So yeah, Codge's plan is to sort of give an example of exactly what how to use stuff, and like, you know, how to set it up and how to build it, and I'm going to explain pretty much what it does, and explain how to do commands and things like that. Yeah, so Codge's fucking around in his little minecart, glitching around.
Riding with a hopper. La 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 la. Okay.
Right, yeah, it's glitching out on my screen.
What
but,
the
yeah.
hell happened to that thing?
Yeah, be careful
Oh.
with that TNT.
Ooh, that's way too close. I need to get rid of it.
Right, so I'm going to go through some of the features, and then Codge will go through how to use and stuff like that. So first of all, in 1.5, you know that they changed quite a lot of the redstone stuff. They've added a redstone comparator, which is this thing over here. We'll go through that in more detail after, which used in redstone logic. They've added a hopper, which collects items and moves them to containers. Added a dropper, similar to dispensers but always drops the item. Added an activator rail, activates TNT minecarts. Added a daylight sensor, added a trapped chest, added a weighted pressure plate, added block of redstone, added nether brick, which is the item, added nether quartz and ore, added block of quartz with half blocks and chiseled variants. There's two new commands, /scoreboard and /effect. Containers and mobs can have custom names. Inventory management has changed. For example, you can drag place items over slots. Texture packs now have separate images for each block and item, and can have animations. Nether quartz ore now spawns in a nether. Smooth lighting has now 3 settings: none, minimal and maximum. More detailed death messages. Some hostile mobs now are harder in hard difficulty. Many bug fixes, and removed Herobrine, whatever you want to call it.
How many times do I have to remove that one person?
Right, one of the big features that some people might have seen on their Minecraft is that you have Minecraft Realms, which is currently at the moment in a preview. It's a Mojang server providers, which means you get your own custom server, but you have to pay for it. It's only added to a few randomly chosen players, which is done by using an algorithm which chooses random active people who play Minecraft, and it's used on the menu screen when activated. At the moment, you can only have four players who you can play on that server at a time, I think. You can have their own Minecraft worlds and can invite up to 4 players, sorry. Which is basically just a test at the moment. It's not in full.
I don't really understand what they mean by realms.
I have no idea. Maybe that's just their word for server. Some improvements and changes are the lighting, which is they changed the engine optimizations. There's support for more realistic lighting. Lighting interacts more correctly with slabs and stairs now, so there's not random dark patches and things like that. No, active furnaces still emit light from the front surface as before, and black spots have not been fixed. So if you think that's been fixed, it's not. Texture packs, like I said, there's newer format. Textures will use 1 PNG file per block or item, which are stitched together at runtime. Texture sizes don't need to be consistent. Textures can be animated. Animation frames are underneath each other in the same image. It uses a separate text file to specify frame order and duration. Special rules apply for water, lava, compass and clock. Vanilla textures will now be used if texture files are missing. Support for HD texture packs and support for HD fonts, which probably means that you don't have to use MC Patcher to get HD texture packs and HD fonts now. Some of the gameplay, so Codge, if you're ready, type in /scoreboard for a command or command block. It's intended for map makers or server administrators, which is good for PvP servers. The scoreboard can be used to track deaths, players killing another player, players killing a mob, or players activating commands. So, if you type in /scoreboard, players add the player objective and then count, you can see the list as well by typing /scoreboard players list, I think. At the moment we've not figured it out how to properly use it, as we're just running a temporary server at the moment, so there's probably not going to be any data there anyway. I'm assuming that it collects it as obviously stuff goes along, either you have to activate it or something like that. The complicated system uses a combination of name, display name and criteria, and track an integer of numbers of points for players. Has team mechanics including custom name colours, friendly fire options and objective tracking team instead of per player. Displays points below players' name tags, and invisible players on a team can be seen using the See Friendly Invisibles NBT tag. Not too sure what NBT stands for, but I'm assuming this is going to be something that's going to be quite cool, because some PvP servers need this kind of stuff, and this way they can take away maybe some plugins to run their server better and things like that. Yeah, God should be giving examples or whatever and showing you how to type it and things like that. So hopefully.
I'm trying to sort the scoreboard. It seems to come up with like objectives and stuff like that. It's like you have to set your own objectives on the scoreboard.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's probably how you set it up, by setting, servers stuff up like that. You can use now the /effect command. So if you do /effect player effect seconds and amplifier, you can cause me to be able to go slow or whatever, which isn't cool when it happens. To remove effects is /effect player effect 0. By player and effect I mean you put the effect in or you put the player in. The maximum number of seconds are 1 million. It's a long time. Amplifier increases the level of chosen status effect. That's given me instant health, so it doesn't really matter. I'm in creative mode, but cool.
I have no idea. I literally have no idea what I'm doing with this.
I guess we'll all find out eventually.
The RTPs are so weird.
Yeah, definitely. Inventory management. Cod, if you want to grab up your inventory, you can double click items to fill the stack up as much as possible.
Let's have a look at this. You can do now. We can do clear now. /clear just to clear your inventory.
Yep.
Double click. Nope, ain't working.
Well,
Don't mean shift.
No, double click items to fill the stack up as much as possible. So, say.
One sec. Don't you mean like if I have like oak trees flying everywhere, in random places? I just double click items. Oh, that works. That's nice. That works.
Cool. You can drag item stacks around to divide them up over dragged over slots. Not sure what that means. Drag item stacks around with the right mouse button to place one of that stacked in each dragged over slot.
I literally have no idea
if that slot is not occupied already. Well guys, if you can figure that one out, let us know. Comment on it. Shift and double click items in crafting area to place all items in the inventory. And you can shift and double click an item to move all other items of that kind, item stacks of that kind, to that part of the inventory. So I'm assuming that means you can move all item stacks of a certain kind to one part of the inventory. Press Q.
Isn't that like hold shift and click on the item and it like drags it into the chest for you or something?
That's double clicking the item, yeah.
I thought it'd be done. It's already done.
No. When you click it, it only moves that item. But if you double click it, it moves the item stack of that kind to the inventory.
Razor. There's a creeper here.
Uh-oh.
I'm scared.
Pressing Q while the mouse is over an item in the inventory or a container to drop it, and held armor can be equipped by right-clicking. That's pretty easy, simple and straightforward. Some of the death messages include cause of death, the player that is deceased.
Killed it.
That was fighting at the time of death, and the item used to kill. So, for example, the player fell off a ladder, player fell off some vines, player fell into a patch of cacti.
Games mode.
Player got finished off by player or mob using weapon. Player was burnt to
There
a
we
crystal.
go.
There you go, exactly. There's different custom ones now that are pretty cool. You can now rename your spawn eggs. So using NBT tags again, you can change the eggs and names that will appear in the death message. Mobs can display their custom name as a name tag using an NBT tag. Mobs spawn from the spawn eggs, display their name over their head while viewed in a 6-block radius. Improved renaming of containers, la-di-da-di-da, you're probably not interested in that. Change language files, which is cool. The options and title screen. As you may have noticed when updating to this, they've moved the texture packs button to the options menu, which is pretty gay, I don't like that, instead of the title screen. New chat settings in multiplayer settings, so you can change the scale, focused height, unfocused height and width, which is configurable. Smooth lighting can now be changed to minimum, maximum and off. An example, video settings, wait, where is it? Yeah, smooth lighting, maximum, off and minimum, which is probably going to be, it changes. Minimum uses the old smooth lighting, off is obviously off, and maximum it fixes the bug with the stairs, so that the shadows and that. In creative mode, all potions are categorized, and in creative mode you can hit mobs or players from 5 blocks away now. Right, finally, blocks and items. Whew.
Hello.
Activator rail. The crafting recipe, yeah? God, do you want to get to the...
I literally have no idea what the activator actually does.
I'll read it out. The crafting recipe for activator rails is 2 sticks, 6 iron ingots and 1 redstone torch. It's used to trigger the minecart with TNT, which is over here.
Over at the back. No. Oh.
Yeah, and then
That was dangerous. That was very dangerous. Let's live dangerously too.
Used to stop an item passing on the minecart with hopper, which is that one there, which is the one that's spinning around everywhere. It needs to be powered by redstone and transmits redstone signal to 8 activator rails far. Okay. Block of redstone. Codge?
Hello. That's doing like iron and gold in every other block. It's like 3 redstone put together.
Yeah, 9 redstones in an inventory. Stores 9 redstone. Emits constant redstone signal like a redstone torch. Works as pushable redstone power source as well.
You can see it work over here. It's right here.
Yep, there you go. There's a daylight sensor that they've now introduced, which looks like that on the item frame, but that's what it looks like there. Obviously, daylight sensor. The crafting recipe is 3 wooden slabs, 3 nether quartz, and 3 glass blocks. It outputs a signal with a strength corresponding to the intensity of the sun. So the sun rating goes from like 12 or something downwards. So I don't know. I really do not know. Maybe you can change it in the crafting table.
Once it becomes more of a nighttime thing, over here, turn around.
But it'll be less intense redstone.
I've set it up here. Basically, when it goes like a bit darker, each like redstone starts to power down. It starts to get weaker and weaker as it goes along.
Okay, fair enough.
It's like a solar panel. That's it.
Right. Yeah. Only works with the sun's light, not man-made light such as torches, and rain affects the sensor's output as well. Ouch. The dropper, which is over here.
Droppers over here.
Oh,
they're the happy thing.
They're the happy. I called it the happy. What they called them?
Happy
Furnace. Yeah, the happy furnace. The crafting recipe is 7 cobblestones and 1 redstone. Places items in containers in front of them. If there is no container, it will dispense an item without using it. A dispenser shoots items at you, while a dropper throws items at you. Well, I don't know the difference between that. Though.
It's so happy.
It looks happy. Let's
I want to hug it.
Oh.
Gonna gather around, children, gather around.
Can face all 6 directions with a different texture facing up or down. Needs the redstone signal to drop items. Fires once when the input becomes powered. So if you switch and switch off a thing. Redstone signal limited when a redstone comparator is placed against it directly. Signal length depends on its fullness. Whatever. Hopper. The crafting recipe is 5 iron ingots and 1 chest. Places and takes out items in hoppers, chests, furnaces, minecart with chests, minecart with hoppers, dispensers and droppers, and brewing stands. Okay, cool. Allows for the automation of many processes collecting drops.
What about this one? What's it called?
Yeah, check that out. That's mint. Boom.
Of course it is. I set it up.
That is sick. Activator rail. Bye bye. Checking the chest. Oh, that's mint. You could just have like one of them in your floor and just be like, yeah, I'm binning my shit. Into a chest. Into a chest.
I think being your shit means lava.
Yeah, just making it look like you're binning your shit to people. Everyone's like, what are you doing with that? No! Diamonds! Got a fucking hole in my thing.
We'll probably get copyright. Shit, run.
Powering the hopper stops
EA.
it from taking in items and releasing them, which is weird. Powering it stops it from taking in items and releasing them, so...
Power ingots?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't know that. If you put power to it, it stops from taking in items and releasing them. When redstone signal is emitted from emitted when a redstone comparator is placed against it directly, signal leads depends on its full whatever. Okay, I'm reading that out. Minecart with hopper. Crafting recipe is a hopper at the top of a minecart. Can only be emptied by passing over a hopper. Can pick up items from containers when it passes over. Minecart with spawner entity. What the fuck? Really?
Spawn entity?
Yeah.
I don't understand. How would car?
Minecart with spawner entity, that's weird. Only obtainable with world editors. Have only the entity, not the item, and uses the same NBT format as the normal spawner. Minecart with TNT, here's the fun bit. The crafting recipe is 1 TNT and 1 minecart. It's triggered when by activator rails, so these rails here are activator rails, that one there.
Oh,
Is that a rail?
yeah, it's an activator rail.
That's an activator rail there.
Please don't.
Yeah, but stop me putting the TNT in there. Fuck you off. Explodes even more violently the faster it goes. Sounds fun. In creative mode, when left clicked while moving, the minecart with TNT explodes. Oh shit.
What? Left click whilst moving?
Yeah, in creative mode, when left clicked whilst moving, the minecart with TNT explodes. Right, we'll delete that quick. Don't move it. Just don't move it. Should we try and move this one and blow it up? Oh.
That's bullshit.
Has to be
Bullshit
powered.
nuts! Bullshit!
Has to be powered, doesn't it? Let's have some fun.
No, 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 no. A bit further back, please. Thank you. Okay, over here. Next to the piggy. Oi, bitch! Ah, you mother.
Fuck it. Hey!
Your ass.
It didn't blow the rail up though, what the fuck?
It's like,
Right,
I
yeah.
love my rail.
Oh, there we go. Doesn't destroy rails and supporting blocks. Piss off. Still blows up redstone materials though. Right, redstone comparator. This one over here, this thing. Right, based on the idea of the capacitor mentioned in Minecon 2012, the crafting recipe is 3 redstone torches, 1 nether quartz and 3 stone. It is the same as a repeater but with 2 inputs. Oh god.
What?
If input A is stronger than or equal to input B, it either repeats the signal or outputs the difference between A and B so that it can be used as an easier way to make the redstone contraptions like piston doors. Output is toggleable by right clicking. If input A is weaker than input B, there is no output. If all containers output a redstone signal when a redstone comparator is placed directly against it, the strength of it depends on how full the container is and what disk number is used in a jukebox. This works with trap chests as well, meaning it can provide 2 redstone signals with different causes at the same time.
Okay.
If anyone in the world can understand that, please comment on this video. Trap chests.
Oh no, I can show you something that this thing can do. This thing, comparator is called. You know where the way a normal place will be set up for lighting. Over here, you got the piston, and that to stop it, the lights will turn on. For some reason, this one works just the same way.
Right. So if that input from input A is quieter, thank you. If it is weaker than input B, which is that one, this is turned off. Makes sense, right? I understand what that means. I do understand that. Well done, Codge. Nice one.
Thank you.
This works well with trap chests as well. So yeah, meaning it can provide 2 redstone signals. Trap chests. The crafting recipe is 1 chest and 1 tripwire hook. Cool. Gives out a signal depending on the amount of players looking inside. Okay. Large trap chests can be used. It can be staggered with large chests to allow more compact storage. Transmit signal downward through 1 block. This does not apply horizontally. Texture is slightly different than a normal chest with a red stain around the latch.
I think we should go into the pressure plates first.
Right, okay.
They're more interesting.
It's a pressure plate used to detect item drops. Gold, the light version, reaches full strength at 60 items.
Come over here.
Okay. Oh fuck. 60 items? What does that mean? You have to put 60 items worth on it. Oh, full strength. Right, okay. There we go.
This one takes a lot more.
Right, and then this one,
Look at it.
the iron one.
It's going for ages. Yay!
There we go. The iron one. If you use heavier stuff, I'm assuming it'll go faster. The iron one reaches its full strength at 600 items. Linear, so 10th strength signal means twice as many items as 5 strength signal. Right, I do not know what it means. Anyway, sorry this is getting so long, but if you want an in-depth, detailed information, you know, you didn't have to listen to all this. We did get the information at the beginning so that you don't have to listen to the in-depth, detailed information.
What's with the minecart and the hopper at the same time?
I've already been through that.
Oh, what about the quartz and nether brick?
Right, I'm about to go to the nether brick now. The nether brick item is obtained by smelting netherrack and is used to make nether brick.
Oh, wait, that doesn't that make nether brick blocks?
I'm assuming so, yeah.
Woo! That's
Maybe.
Maybe.
The nether quartz, which is this item. Nether quartz is picked up when you break or smelt a nether quartz ore. It is a crafting ingredient for daylight sensors and redstone comparators. Well, we've already been through. It can be crafted into decorative blocks as well. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
You actually trying it.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. Unfortunately, it doesn't say either. Nether quartz ore drops 1 nether quartz that we've just been through when mined. Can be smelted into a furnace to obtain nether quartz. Can be legitimately obtained by silk touch enchantment, so that is legit. Drop more when picked up with a fortune enchantment, so yeah, with the pickaxe and whatever. A block of quartz. Crafting recipe is 4 nether quartzes in a square, and it can be used as a decorative block. It is a decorative block. I don't know what that is for decorative, but I mean, if I built a house out of that now, I don't think many people would want to come round. Just look at it.
That creeper likes you quite a bit.
My house, my house. Oh yeah, buddy. But build a house for me, Codge.
Oh wait. No, that's the wrong one. This is the block they're on about.
Oh, that?
This is 4 quartz in the
Oh, block of quartz. Oh, that's sexy. Looks like pearl.
Looks like white.
What's this? What's this one then? Nether quartz ore.
Yeah, you dumbass.
Oh, right, it's the one that's just been through. Yeah, sorry about that. The block of quartz, that one that has just been used through, is the one that is 4 nether quartz in a square. Yay. My beautiful white house. It's like Snow Queen or something like that.
Imagine just living in
Imagine all the people.
No, please don't give us a copyright strike again, please.
Oh. Me? It's your fault this time.
Hey, you said to keep it.
Keep the copyrights right now, joking. Yeah, it was the video, it was our fault. The quartz slab, find that, Judge, put it now. There's the stairs. Oh.
Quartz slab?
Yeah.
What the hell is a quartz slab?
Quartz.
Ah, I found the quartz slab.
And there's quartz stairs as well.
What the pearl stair? What? Pillar quartz block.
Oh my
Chiseled
God.
quartz block. What is this?
Yeah.
Some
I
white
didn't
shit.
know that was there. Get the yeah. Sexy.
In
Block
the
of
blue.
quartz.
Oh, creeper, get out! It's a creeper just camping in there. What's up?
Copper.
Me and my best friend. Mr.
That
Creeper.
is beautiful. It's like-
No. Please don't leave. Please. Oh. He's leaving.
Yeah, that's like trees, that. Cool, that. Quartz stairs and everything.
Look into his eyes.
Beautiful.
And his brain.
I like it how they've done all that in one go as well. Yeah, quartz slab is 3 block of quartz. Can be placed upside down at the same as all other slabs. It's a decorative block. Quartz stairs.
That's
The
a quartz
crafting
slab.
recipe is 6 block of quartz in a usual stair recipe. Can be placed upside down and it's the same as other stairs, and updated to corner same as other stairs. Chiseled quartz block. The crafting recipe is 2 quartz slabs. It's a decorative block. Pillar quartz block, which is this one here as well. Get off. That one. It's like a tree, like where you can see the squares if you put it that way and put it.
So I'm literally going for a proper house out of it. Whoa! No, why'd you kill it?
I accidentally hit him
Why?
because the whore. Right. Yeah. Again, that's the pillar quartz block.
Aw.
Added multiple snow heights, which is fully implemented. Previously, a world editor could be used for different heights of snow. Drops 1 snowball for every layer of snow. Each level of snow has its own height collision. Oh, I'm not reading that out. Crafting recipe is 3 snow blocks in a row to create 6 snow layers. For each thin layer of snow crafted, the player loses exactly half of the snowballs required to reduce it. Sandstone double slab. The block height is 43.9. Place 2 sandstone slabs on top of each other.
What?
Yeah. I don't really think that's in here. Double sandstone slab, innit?
What's that? Okay, double sandstone slab.
Yeah, you just grab a sandstone slab and put one on top of it, like that. There's no difference to it at all,
That masses.
Sandstone double slab, yeah. Anyway,
Double slag.
should we read out the improvements and changes?
Go for it.
We're on 31 minutes already.
I don't care, just do it.
Right. Beacon, increased range, 1 layer 20 blocks, previously 16, 2 layers 30 blocks, previously 24, 3 layers 40 blocks, previously 32, and 4 layers is 50 blocks, previously 40. Bone meal, slightly nerfed. Don't know what that means. Now picks random stage of growth each time as opposed to automatically pushing the item to...
Oh, that's just bad. Why'd they take that away?
Hold on. Saplings take 2 to 4 bone meal to sprout into a tree. Gives off green particles when used. Brewing stand. Redstone signal emitted when a redstone comparator is placed against it directly. Signal length depends on its fullness. This applies for chests and detector rail, which I'm about to read out. Chests, it's just the same as that. Red detector rail, as well as that, depends on the fullness of the container on the rail. Added activated detector rail texture as well. Dispensers can now equip armor to players that are only up to 1 block away. Can place and activate TNT. Now use bone meal on a crop or sapling in front of them. Cool. Can create fire in front of them with flint and steel, which consumes durability. They can now face all 6 directions and use a different texture when facing up or down. No longer fire when updated, instead they fire when the input becomes powered. Redstone signal emitted when redstone comparator is placed against it directly. Signal length depends on its fullness. Jukebox, same applies to that. Signal length depends on the number of discs used. The number of the disc used, sorry. Lava, updated texture. Locked chest, removes texture. Now uses the missing texture button. Well, I don't know. Nether brick. The crafting recipe is now 4 nether brick item. Stairs, improved lighting. Stairs no longer prevent sprinting. Double stone slab. Stone double slab. Double stone slabs now have a block ID of 43:8. This allows double stone slabs to be given through commands.
Hey, Razor.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Nice. I build something like that on the server. It looks nice.
I might actually just do the same design.
Water, creating an infinite water source no longer needs a block underneath, but has to have a water source block. This means you won't ruin rivers or oceans with buckets. Right, cool. Good. Oh, bloody hell. Mobs. Shit. All mobs. Mobs no longer walk over rails unless they are pursuing the player. A way for mobs/entities to ride over other mobs. Ride other mobs/entities using an NBT editor or Sethling's MC edit filter stack entities. They no longer dismount upon reload. Mobs can now be spawned riding other mobs. Allows for a lot of customization, including riding bats. What the fuck? By spawning a bat with a minecart on top, spider jockeys and other crazy combinations. That is mental. Players riding stuff will keep it when logging off. When logging off in a minecart, you will take it with you. Shit. Skeleton. Now shoot from 16 blocks away instead of 10. They now shoot faster when the target is closer. They shoot players 1 block away. Slimes. Slimes spawn rates in swamps now depend on the current moon phase. Zombie. They now alert other zombies when they're radius when they see a player. They get more powerful as they lose health. What the fuck? When on fire, they can now set players on fire.
Oh.
Now become more aggressive and come towards you and shoot from further away. World generation. Additions nether quartz ore found in the nether. Drops nether quartz crystal when mined, where there is an average roughly 69 ores per chunk. As common as iron ore in the overworld, and works with both furniture and silk-touch enchantments. Abandoned mineshaft. Now spawn items in the minecart with chests instead of just chests. And a hell load of bug fixes which I'm not reading out. Just find them as you go along. People use it in minecart/boat/riding's pig. Cool.
Always put the bugs in the description.
Can do, yeah.
Fix bugs.
There's shitloads though, so. Yeah, guys, sorry about it being so long, but if you didn't want to find out that much information, just watch the first few minutes in future. A lot of other people would like to know this kind of stuff, so they would sit through this.
Are we going in the video?
Yeah, we are.
Alright, come over here. Let's try this out.
Let's have a look. What's he got surprised?
See what we got.
That's what you're surprising for us. Yeah, look, there's that. What's it? Chest. Trapped chest, yeah. What are we doing?
Open it.
Right. What happens?
I don't know.
Whoa! You crazy bastard! Oh my god! You crazy mofo!
What are zombies down here?
That is good. That is really, really good.
Thank you.
Trapped chest. Oh, but people could see if it's a trapped chest though. That's stupid, isn't it?
Oh well. Just
That is mad though. That is absolutely mental.
I know how powerful they are.
That is mad. Well, anyway, guys, thank you for watching. This has been Silent Fusion Gaming. As I just said, sorry about the length of the video, but some people do want to find this stuff out and find it useful. In future, if you wouldn't like us to make it so long, you enjoyed it being so long, just please rate, comment, subscribe, tell us what you think as well. I want to eat my pizza now.
One more note. I planted the TNT.
I know.
You did. Just making sure they think that.
Oh yeah, just oh yeah. Every single trap chest is going to come with a bunch shitloads of TNT underneath. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. See you later.